Hello, hello. It is the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger, and I'm here with another episode of Podcasting Your Purpose. And today's title, as you can see, is Alan Alda and Artwork. You might be saying, what is up with that? What does Alan Alda from MASH fame have to do with artwork? Well, the reason why I entitled it Alan Alda and Artwork is, every day I get new emails from podcasting sites and magazines. And guess who is the latest podcaster? That's right, Alan Alda. He has a new podcast called Clear and Vivid. And did you know this man is like 85 years old? It's not too late. Podcasting your purpose. You're never too old. He's going to have a podcast that's going to be interviewing other famous actors and actresses. And I think it's awesome. So proud of the fact that he is jumping into the podcasting game. You remember yesterday we talked about podcasting with students in classrooms and how it is exciting that Wooshka is actually creating a private podcasting application so that students and teachers and classroom administrators and coaches, they can create their own podcast that is specific for their target market audience, almost like putting in HIPAA laws, keeping that content close to vest. So Alan Alda and Artwork, I am so loving it. Let me turn this off here because again, podcasting is powerful. Podcasting during this pandemic is even better. So today I want to talk about artwork, the cover artwork. I see a lot of people saying, can you check out my artwork? Let me see what it looks like. Should I have my picture on there or not? So let's talk about whether or not you should have your picture on as part of your podcast artwork. And there's so many rules and regs and, people talking about, should I have my picture? Shouldn't I? Well, if you're a personal brand, if you like your picture, put it on there. Make sure it's on there because again, it's like curb appeal. It's like what people are going to see when they drive up to your podcast. So if you think you look good, and you all look good, so don't let anybody tell you anything different. But if you are building your personal brand, why not have your personal face on your artwork? That is reason why people want to know who you are. People want to like you. They want to trust you. Then they'll eventually buy from you when you start promoting a product and or service. So yes, I love using my photo on not only my podcast artwork, but also on my blog. People want to be able to recognize you, that consistency. So if you've written a book or you've been on TV, or you've spoken at conferences, you want to be that subject matter expert and people want to be able to see you, look at your face and know that's you. So yes, put your name, put your face there. Some people are really famous and they don't need to. Celebrities are prime example. So like I said, Alan Alda is starting his own podcast. So even if he does not have his name, does not have his face on his artwork, his name is enough to tell you who he is. So again, it's a personal thing. If you want to have your face on there, fine. Because think about the artwork. Again, that is your brand. You're building your brand. If you decide not to put your face on, you don't want to put it there, make sure that your artwork is on the same topic of your, should be representative of your topic. For example, if you have a weight loss podcast, you're not going to have like a really skinny, tough, person on there. If you're talking about finances, you're not going to have kids on there. So take a look at your topic, your niche, and your audience, and choose artwork that is complementary, I should say, complementary to your podcast. Now, you may not be a graphic designer, but you can try. So go to Canva, canva.com. You can create a free account there. You can create your content. You can create your artwork there. Crello is another one where you can create banners, graphics. And you know what? If you head over to dellblogger.com, last Monday's blog post was free photos. And I gave you about 5 or 6 sites that I found that offers you free photos, and you can use those as well. So check that out on dellblogger.com to get some graphics to add to your artwork. And while you're over at dellblogger.com, make sure that you subscribe and that you get a copy of my book. Order a copy of my book, Basic Blogging Tips for Beginners. That is available, as well as Podcasting Your Purpose workbook. This is $9.99, $15.99. And again, the book bundle is $26. So head over to dellblogger.com. If you're interested in buying the book bundle, please send an email to info@ablakeenterprises.com. So let me not leave you. Again, does your background, does your artwork reflect your podcast? If you've been asked to appear on your podcast, what else is good? You want to be attractive. And hey, if you're selling a course, that's a great way so people can see who you are. Again, make it relatable. And again, if you prefer not to have your picture on your podcast cover, that's fine. You can have a cartoon of you, an avatar, a Bitmoji, whatever the case may be. But make it fun, make it light. Don't make it too busy. So in my book, Podcasting Your Purpose, 42 pages, including that schedule. And I'm going to be upgrading this soon as well. So let's just go through, before I let you go, the reasons why you should start a podcast. And in this workbook, this is a great workbook. Again, it gives you not only why you should start a podcast, but what is a podcast? People say, what is a podcast? I always say it's radio reimagined. But today we're going to talk about those 7 reasons why you should start a podcast. 1, it's easy and convenient to consume as well as to create. Don't let anybody tell you that it's hard. Practice, practice, progress. Practice, practice, progress. You have to. 1 second. I don't have my Delaware Blogger mug, but you know what I do have? Check it out. You see it? Boss a Blogger. That's me, dellblogger.com. I found that on, ordered that. Where did I order that from? I ordered it from Amazon. It's so cute. And actually it lights up. So can't see it now, but it actually lights up. So I can put that there as well. All right. So back to number 2. It increases the reach and growth of your audience. If you're trying to reach your audience, if you have a book and you want to reach and widen your audience, why not create a podcast around your book? You can read, chapters from your book. And speaking of reading, Michelle Obama on Mondays, she's going to be reading to kids, and that's going to be featured on PBS. So that's pretty cool. It also is inexpensive and easy to create. You can use your phone. Like I said, download the Anchor FM app. You can use the built-in mic here. You can use the recorder there. You can literally go ahead and buy a microphone. You can add this to your smartphone. You can get a Yeti mic or even the other mics that I use for my laptop. That is another great reason why you should start a podcast. It gives you a forum in which you can interview other experts in the field. That's right. You want to be able to open up your podcast, not only for yourself, but for guests like Alda. Again, he is creating his new podcast and he's going to be interviewing guests. So it's a great opportunity to connect with your family and your friends, and even those that are also in your niche and those other industry leaders. It helps you stand out from your competition. Adding a podcast to your marketing toolkit increases not only your audience, but it makes you stand out. You have, a blog, you have a website, you have a business. Now you have a podcast. That is adding even more to your multiple layers of marketing. It builds trust with your audience. Creating a podcast makes you likable. People like you, they start to trust you. People like you and trust you, they will buy from you. So as you're going along and you're promoting and you're looking for sponsorship and you're going to monetize, people will tend to spend their money with people that they like, know, and trust. And as you've built this relationship, remember, you're engaging with your target market audience in an intimate way. They are popping these earbuds into their ears, or they put in their headsets on and they're listening to you. So you're creating that engagement, that intimate relationship, and it helps you get more customers. Again, you're out there, you're promoting yourself, you're doing, especially during this pandemic, this is an opportunity for you to get out there, repurpose your content, stay top of mind in front of all your clients and potential clients as well. Millions of people, there are millions of podcasts out there. Remember, Saturday, we hit the 1 million mark of podcasts on Apple Podcasts. So that's pretty cool. Each and every day, people are starting podcasts. The power of podcasting. It's just an amazing application. So I invite you all, if you can get a chance to hit me up, info at A Blake Enterprises. As a matter of fact, let me just give you my link tree profile, and you can go there and you can see all my social media platforms as well as my other podcast, Blog Your Way to a Business Profit. That's every Wednesday at 1 p.m. And then Anchor FM, I'm going to do a podcast on the weekend, a wrap up on everything that's happened on social media this week, whether it's with my blog, Del Blogger, or with what's going on in YouTube. And don't forget, head over to delblogger.com so you can order your book, Basic Blogging Tips for Beginners. And if you're interested in the book bundle, Podcasting Your Purpose and Basic Blogging Tips for Beginners, that's only $26. You can send me an email. I will get that out to you. And again, welcome Alan Alda to, let's put this back up here, Alan Alda and artwork. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm learning. Alan Alda and artwork. Alan Alda started his new podcast. So he's joining the ranks of the politicians like Joe Biden, the Obamas, Andrew Yang, Ted Cruz, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other politicians that have podcasts as well. He's also joining the ranks of people like you. So get that podcast going. And until the next time, stay smart, stay safe, and stay social from a distance, because I will see you in cyberspace. See ya. It's the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger. Have a beautifully blessed day. Bye-bye.